In just 2 decades, Turkey has transformed from a country heavily reliant on foreign defense systems into one of the world's fastest-growing military powers, driven not by imports but by its own machinery. From drones and tanks to warships, missiles, and aircraft, Turkey's defense industry today is a blend of national ambition, strategic necessity, and technological revolution. Turkey's modern defense transformation truly took shape after 2002, when the government made a strategic decision to invest heavily in domestic production. The goal was clear: reduce dependence on foreign suppliers and create a self-sufficient, export-capable defense sector. In the early 2000s, the share of domestically produced systems in Turkey's defense inventory was only around 20%. By 2025, that figure had surpassed 80%, a significant leap achieved through innovation, public-private partnerships, and long-term strategic planning. At the heart of this ecosystem are institutions such as Aselsan, Roketsan, Havelsan, and TAI TUSAS. Alongside them stands Bayraktar, a private company that has become a global symbol of Turkish innovation through its world-renowned drones. The success of Bayraktar's Bayraktar TB2 and Aksungur drones marked a turning point, not only for Turkey, but also for modern warfare itself. The TB2, a medium-altitude, high-endurance drone, proved effective in Syria, Libya, transforming the way small and medium-sized states project power. These drones combined affordability, reliability, and battle-tested performance. Countries that had previously relied on expensive Western UAVs suddenly discovered a powerful and affordable alternative from Turkey. The TB2's impact was so significant that defense analysts began calling it the Kalashnikov of drones. Meanwhile, Bayraktar continues to push the boundaries with the Aksungur, a high-flying, heavily armed UAV capable of carrying cruise missiles and smart bombs, and the Kızılelma, Turkey's first jet-powered unmanned combat aircraft. As Turkey revolutionizes the skies, it is also rebuilding its ground warfare capabilities. The Altay main battle tank, developed with national technology, symbolizes Turkey's ambition to join the ranks of advanced armored powers. It combines domestic composite armor, an advanced fire control system from Aselsan, and an engine developed through a national program. At the infantry level, Turkey's MKİK and Sarsılmaz industries have produced world-class light weapons, such as the MPT-76 and KNT-76 battle rifles, and the MKE-408 and KNT-859 sniper rifles, some of the most lethal and accurate rifles ever designed in the region. The roots of Turkey's defense self-sufficiency can be traced back to the 1970s, when the United States imposed an arms embargo following Turkey's military intervention in Cyprus. The incident revealed a harsh reality. The Turkish armed forces were almost entirely dependent on foreign suppliers. Without spare parts, ammunition, or maintenance support, Ankara realized that its sovereignty could be threatened at any time. From then on, the idea of a national defense industry became a national priority. Over the next few decades, a gradual but determined process began, one that would accelerate dramatically in the 2000s under the leadership of Recep Tayyip Erdoğan. In the maritime realm, Turkey's Milgem project has transformed its navy into a regional power. Starting with the Ada-class corvettes, the program expanded to the Istanbul-class frigates and eventually the TF-2000 air defense destroyers, all of which were designed and built domestically. The construction of the TCG Anadolu, the world's first unmanned aircraft carrier, was a bold leap forward, marking Turkey's entry into the era of multi-purpose amphibious assault ships. The Anadolu can deploy helicopters, unmanned aircraft, and marine units simultaneously, giving Turkey unmatched flexibility in naval operations. Next is Milden, the National Submarine Program, which aims to produce Turkey's first indigenously built attack submarine. Designed to operate silently in the depths of the Aegean and Mediterranean seas, This submarine will complete Turkey's three-dimensional military modernization. For decades, one of Turkey's main challenges has been engine technology. Foreign restrictions on supplying engines for aircraft, tanks, and helicopters have often slowed progress. Rather than succumb to these obstacles, Turkey decided to build its own engines. Companies such as TEI, TUSAC Engine Industries, and BMC Power now produce domestic engines for aircraft and armored vehicles. The PD-170 engine powers UAVs like the Aksungur, while new diesel engines are being tested for tanks and ships. This breakthrough in propulsion systems marks the final step toward full self-sufficiency, control not just over the airframe, but also over the heart of each engine. Central to Turkey's aerospace ambitions is the TFX Kaan, a fifth-generation stealth fighter jet being developed by TAI. Designed to replace the F-16, the Kaan represents Turkey's ultimate goal: complete control of its airspace and global technological sovereignty. The Kaan's maiden flight in 2024 is a national milestone. With its stealth capabilities, advanced avionics, and AI-assisted control system, it marks Turkey's entry into the elite club of nations capable of producing next-generation fighter aircraft, joining the US, Russia, and China. Turkey's defense industry is not only a matter of national pride, but also a powerful diplomatic and economic tool. Turkish-made systems are now exported to more than 170 countries, with total defense exports exceeding $6 billion annually. From African nations seeking affordable security solutions to European allies integrating Turkish drones and missiles into their arsenals, Turkey has positioned itself as a global supplier of reliable, cost-effective, and combat-tested systems. These exports also carry strategic weight. Each deal builds partnerships, strengthens alliances, and expands Turkey's geopolitical influence from the Middle East and the Balkans to Central Asia and Africa. At the heart of Turkey's defense philosophy lies the concept of yerli ve milli, domestic and national. This principle transcends technology. It is about sovereignty, pride, and independence. By developing its own machinery, Turkey has ensured that no foreign power can dictate its military policy or restrict its operations. Whether in cross-border, counter-terrorism missions, peacekeeping efforts, or regional deterrence, Ankara now operates with complete autonomy. Turkey's rise as a military power is not the story of a single weapon or invention, but rather the story of a nation's will to independence. From a once crippling embargo to an era of technological dominance, Turkey's journey reflects determination, vision, and a relentless struggle for independence. Its engine is more than just metal and circuitry. It is a symbol of a nation's rebirth. Through innovation, self-reliance, and strategic vision, Turkey has proven that great power is not born solely from resources but also forged by resilience. And as the world watches, one truth becomes increasingly clear. Turkey has not only built a war machine, it has built a legacy.